the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down, it's Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coach.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Justin Watson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask them to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person will tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 78 yards. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And this is now a 1-point game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 9 now. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 11. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it with Carson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run for it with Carson. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Bears 7.
Second and 7, operating from the 34. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And this one will be brought back to the 22. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Little short pass to James. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Carson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he fires one, but incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that's going to be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Gun. They'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Here's Carson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now, whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well. Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said,
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Dan Bailey lining up.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And now it's second down.
2nd and 10.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Formation for Buccaneers.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try the left side. It's Carson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bucs' 49-yard line.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
First down, Bears.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 25-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quickly, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will swell the lead to 16. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased down, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 3. And he floats one there, incomplete. Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Bears, first down.
On first down, Carson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Dan Bailey on for the field goal.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dan Bailey on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw again. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was over.
You know what I think was funny?
For the defensive back to go get the football.
The really cute 2-point conversion you unnecessarily did at the beginning, and that's like the last time you ever scored.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this has been
That was an unnecessary play to do, but you chose to do it, and it was the last time you scored.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to
You should have just kicked the extra point, and you would not have made me upset, but you didn't. You wanted to be cute and dance and stuff, so this is where we are now. Deal with it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I'm not.
Give him 14.
I'm going to do what I want to do. Cool, quit. It's fine. I'm recording the game anyway, so I'll show it to the commission if you quit. That was a beautiful, that fake field goal extra point thing you did. That was fucking cool, dude. I've never seen anybody do that. I was like, that was fucking dope. You know what else it was? The last time you scored. Let that be a lesson to you, man. Nah, I got 27. You want me to get some more? Because I will. On your weak ass. Why you over there crying? Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Shut up. You deal with this. You made your bed. You lay in it. That's the bottom line. You want to be cute, and that's what happens.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be
It don't matter, man. Let the clock run out. I don't care. I'll take the penalty. It don't matter. You should have never did that, though. Have some respect for people, man. Some sportsmanship. Humble yourself. Yeah, I know whatever. You take this ass whooping and deal with it. There's nothing you can do about it. You should have never did that. Run the ball. Oh, and you accepted the penalty even though you know I can't pick a play. Man, but you crying about run the clock out. Get your pussy ass out of here. Man, shut up. You take this ass whooping, that's what you do.
And that'll set him back 5.
You accepted the penalty again? Boy, you just don't learn, do you? You don't learn, do you? You're hard-headed. Yeah. Say what you want. Say what you will. You can take this ass whooping, though. That's what you can do. I can guarantee you that. Look at that. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was nice. Your first good play in 3 fucking quarters. It would be nicer if that was actually you and not the computer, though, but it wasn't. But nice play regardless. All Madden with the help. You gonna score and do that 2-point conversion I like? Because I want to see it. I want to see it done. Get it done. I want to see that. Damn, you've thrown 6 interceptions, dude. That's not good. I'm going to show you how to be a man right now when you get this penalty. I'm going to show you what men do. Honorable men. Take notes. Got out here and did a 2-point conversion, fake extra point. That fucking play was awesome, dude. See that? That's how it's supposed to be done. When you know someone can't do something, respect the situation. Don't be a fucking asshole. See that? It's not hard to do that. It's simple. Unless you want to be a fucking asshole. Like you. You did it twice. But that fake extra point was fucking awesome, dude. I will give you that. That shit was cute. I was like, damn, this dude must be pretty fucking good. Boy, was I wrong. It was a fucking, you knew everyone's going to come out and just push the regular button to do block extra point. So you took advantage of the situation and thought you were doing something slick, but you wasn't. And that's why you ended up getting your ass whooped like this. Come on, throw Eddie Jackson another pass. He waiting.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Throw him another pass. You talking about run the clock out, but look what you out here, 6 wide receivers and shit. Run the clock out. Come on, man. Don't be scared now. Go on and try to get down there and score. Throw Eddie Jackson that ball. He waiting on it. He need it. He need it in his life, baby. Run the clock out. Oh, that I don't have to do shit. And when I get it back, you're going to see I ain't going to do it. Watch. You going to punt the ball? Or you going to go for it? You going to kick a field goal? You are? Well, since you ain't gonna be a man and go for it, then I'm gonna accept the penalty. Then now you can kick your little field goal from farther back. You gonna take the points? You ain't wrong for taking the points. It ain't gonna help you. You think it's gonna make it? There's like a little more aesthetically pleasing on your eye when you see the final score.
So that'll back him up 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Be a man. You know what? I'm gonna let you score, man, because you sound sad right now. Let me let you score. Go ahead, man.
All right, they're gonna try and keep hope.
Go ahead, Cole.
On 4th down, they're going for it.
Go ahead, Cole.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Almost fucking had it, man.
It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like
he almost fucking had that, bro.
And the Bears will get the football back.
Is your quarterback a rookie? Yeah, both our quarterbacks suck, though.
To the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
He should have never did that fake extra point. That shit pissed me off, dude. It doesn't matter, man. It was uncalled for. It's disrespectful, man. Have some fucking sportsmanship, bro. That shit is cheesy as fuck. Do that shit in the lobby, bro. You're in the fucking league. Doing shit like that, bro. Come on, man. Every motherfucker that plays this game, that plays in franchise, never pays attention to that. Because most fucking people have enough fucking common courtesy not to do it, except people like you. So you're just taking advantage of a situation. You knew there was no way I was thinking you would do some shit like that. That's the reason why you did it. You sit around and fucking practice that and shit in your spare time? Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, you had to practice that play. There's no way you knew what that fucking play, how that play was fucking supposed to be executed unless you've practiced it or done it more than once. So don't lie. Don't insult my intelligence like that. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, it sounds good, bro, but, like, no, don't do that. You've done that before. You thought it was cute, too. You happy, you danced after you caught it and everything. It was real cute, dude. But you have not scored him since that play, though. You do know that, right? I'm better than you. You said I'm better than you? I've only played Madden on PS5 probably like 10 times total, bro.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
All right, man. Now I'll fucking run the clock out, dude. I'm tired of playing you anyway. After you did that little play, bro. You gonna call timeout?
That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective.
All right, man. Well, we can get this over with then, man. It's been good spending my morning with you. I hope you have a blessed day, man, and stay safe and stay COVID free.
And they take a knee.